Yeah, hello, good day. My name is Prince Emi Kasali. In this training, we'll still be talking about crypto trading and we will be making reference to Sarai robots. Okay. Sarai robot is an awesome robot that people are making use of at this time. And in this robot, we'll be talking about the Martingale strategy. I want you to know that majority of us who have been using robot from now understand Martingale or have been saying it, but let me explain in the layman's language. Martingale is a gambling strategy. It's just a gambling strategy. So what it means is for every loss you make in a gamble, you do 2x. What does that mean? That means when you trade X, that means you gamble with X, and the next gamble will be 2x. The next gamble will be 4x. The next gamble will be 8x. Next 16x. That means you keep buying times 2 of what you purchased in the previous. You understand? That's what it means. So here, if you put on this Martingale, the system will automatically keep buying 2x of what you have when it feels there is an other direction. I have not put it on because probably I might not be interested, but it's an awesome thing for you to use. I will get there. Now, when you put it on, you can see it's showing you how many rounds. That means how many purchases. So we have 2, we have 1, we have 0. We let me 1, 2, 3. So I think that is 3 times. So that simply means assuming you're trading with $10, you're trading with $10. And when you're trading with $10, the system see it needs to buy, it will buy $20 for you. That's the first one. Then after that, it will now buy $40 for you. Then after that, it will buy $80 for you. So it has purchases. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So, but the unfortunate thing is that you don't do your settings the actual way everybody is doing it without multi-gay formula. And after putting it to multi-gay formula, then you still use the same settings. What I'm trying to say is, I didn't put this on, and this is my settings. Immediately I put this on, my settings must change. How do I mean? For example, this is the place order. This is $80. $80 allocated to each trade. It should be allocated to 3 trades, but I only picked 2 for now because I want to, arrange myself before doing the third trade. These trades are just basically trades that settings that we saw when we are moving in. But as we are understanding this platform, this board, then there must be a lot of change. So I'm waiting for that to sell, and then we'll arrange ourselves again. Now, $80 is what is in the trade right now. And you want to use multi-give formula. That simply means this must not be done. That simply means it mustn't be done. Because if you use this and the system has already traded with this for you, when you're buying, of course, you use 80, or let me say, let's continue with our 10. Assuming this is 10, you use 10. And you want to buy 20 more. So that simply means you will be over trading and you get liquidated on time. So if you're using Martingale formula, it depends on how many you want to buy. So that simply means you're paying 20. This is going to be 20, 40, 80. So if you add all this together, this is what this is 60. Okay, this is 100, 150. So 150. Mm-hmm. Or let me put it in a better form. Let me put it in a better form. This is x, 2x, 2x, 4x, Okay, x, 2x is the first one, 4x is the second one, 8x is the next one. So we have how many? So we have 15x. So that simply means whatever we want to trade after we divided by 15, we put it there before putting on our Martingale formula. That simply means after you've done your place order is what? Your place order is, let's talk it out. Your place order is what? What's our place order? Forgotten. Um, you do, how much are you trading with? Assuming you're trading with $100. Let me look for the calculator. Um, God, calculator. C is for calculator now. Okay. Now, assuming you're trading $100, you want to multiply that by your leverage, which is 20. Then you want to find probably 10% of these, but there is another form. I'll look into the other form times 3%. That's what we are trading with. Then you want to trade 3 coins. Then you do divided by 3. Okay, divided by 3. So this 20. So this 20 divided by 15 then. Divided by 15. So this is 1.3. So you'll be putting 1.3 there. You know where that problem is now? The problem is that it is just too small to start trading with. 1.3 to start trading with is too small. So when the system starts generating money for you in that line, then it's also going to be very small because unless there is a dip and the system gets you out of the dip. So what am I saying in essence is that is for huge capital. But at the same time, as a low capital, you can just do 2 buys. That means you can set it to 2 instead of setting it to the maximum, which is 3. So let's see what is 2 going to give us. That is x, then 2x, then 4x. So that simply means you have 5, 6, 7, 7. So let's check if we divide the 20 by 7. That's still a little bit reasonable, but that doesn't make it reasonable. So you might probably want to divide it by 3. Okay, so we have what? Um, 3, sorry, x, then we have 2x. So if you're trading low capital, with low capital, you can just divide it by 3 instead. So 3 by 3 is still okay. So you can trade 6.6. Okay, or you just trade 7, approximate it. So it is better to just do 1 as a low capital person. But if you have high capital, you can, put it to 3. But you know what I'm saying now. Low capital, if you're doing just 1 round, that means do the Martingale formula just once in the trade. That means you divide what you want to trade by 3. If you want to do if you want to do it twice, that means you want to buy multiple twice, then you can divide it by 7. And if you want to do it 3 times, which seems to be the highest here, then you divide it by 15. But all this depends on your capital. You can just do this for $100 to $200 capital, buy once, and you can do this for about $500 capital. Then you can do this for about $1,000 capital. So it depends on you. But that doesn't mean you can't do it for any. But it becomes reasonable when you do it in a better form. But what I now wanted to know is when you turn on your Martingale, it makes trades goes out faster. But the only unfortunate thing here is when trades are going your way, that simply means you'll be trading with just few amounts of money. Do you understand? We were talking about you using 6.6 now. We are talking about you using 6.6. So when you're using 6.6, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? If you're using 6.6, it simply means that It simply means that you will, when you are making profit, you're making profit out of 6.6. So when the coins are going your way, it gives you lower profits. But when they are not on your way, it will give you higher profit and take you out of shit on time. That means take you out of the deep on time. So which one do you want to choose? Do you want the system to just trade for you, get you reasonable profits and get hanging for some days? Just like this, my trade right now is hanging for days now. So it now depends on you. Thank you very much. God bless you. We'll go into details of settings, a lot of settings, but right now we need to understand what those functions are, the advantage of the functions, and the disadvantage of the functions. Thank you. God bless you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if this is helpful.